Are you a fan of the fan leagues? Tell you who I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of Paul Shark Time Oyama and Chauncey Coco Snake Cobra Ellison. Those are their names, right? No. I liked Chauncey. That was a Kaiser quote. Let's just go with that. What's going on, guys? We're the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And we are here today for a Schmoedown reaction. Obviously, we just said their names, sort of. It's Paul Oyama versus Chance Ellison.
Yeah. So, kind of like what I mentioned, both of these players have come from the fan leagues.
Minor leagues.
And they've managed to perform well enough to move up to the Schmoedown.
Major leagues.
So now we are finally getting it. I believe this is actually the first time we're getting in the Schmoedown someone from the fan leagues versus someone from the fan leagues.
To be fair, like this match has been a long time coming. This is one of the ones that, as soon as Paul Oyama made it into the Schmoedown this year, I was like, I want to see this matchup. This is a matchup that we've been waiting for a while. The two of these trying to prove themselves against one another.
And then there's also, I guess, was it one of them? Whoever wins this is going to move on to Collision.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it's the matchup. I think they're gonna face the winner of JTE versus Liz Shannon Miller at the Collision, and then that person's gonna go on to be able to get a chance at the title. We did our research before this.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it'll be clarified in this match anyway. So
yeah, I will.
Anyways, there's a lot on the line with this. We just know that the winner of this moves on to Collision. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how this goes. So before we get it started, I feel like there's something we need to cover. Oh yeah, who do you got?
Chance.
Okay. I'm going to go Paul Oyama. So Chance is really good. I really do like Chance. But
I'm taking my chances. There it is. Got it.
Wow. But I think Paul Oyama has had a huge, like, he's been doing fantastic every single time. Every single performance, he just really cranks it out. He might have the slight edge over Chance this time.
Don't know about that. I mean, the thing of it is at this point, Chance is more experienced than Oyama is. He's been around longer. He's not a rookie this year. He was here last year, and he's here now. He's had more matches. He's had more experience under the lights. I'd say even not counting the free-for-all, he's had live show experience under even more pressured lights.
Yeah.
Free-for-all is different because you're in and you're out. Paul Oyama was in and out.
Viviani was there all day.
Viviani was there all day. So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to go with Chance just based on the experience factor and because Chance does know his stuff.
Sounds like a safe bet.
But at the same time, I will give that on this matchup, it's going to come down to the questions. It's going to come down to the questions asked and how they're playing the game. Numbers picked, wheel spin, all that. Because I think these two are pretty evenly matched, more or less. I just think, based on experience, you got Chance.
Yeah. Anyways, let's roll into this and see where it turns out. I didn't mean actually roll. No. Just play the video.
I thought it'd be fun, but I'd break all our technology down here.
Trash. What are you doing?
I don't know,
Sitting around kicking trash cans, wallowing in your own self-pity? What's wrong with you?
I lost to Adam. I shouldn't have. I don't know what happened.
Didn't I tell you not to take the match, not to sign the dotted line unless you knew I was going to be there? I told you, I was going to be in Bora Bora, working land deals. You know I'm always hustling.
You're the one who said you're not my manager yet, just trying it out, hip-pocketing us.
Trying you out. This is not going to go against my record. I wasn't there. Just know that. The whole key to a tryout is letting me mentor you a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is, okay, you know what? Maybe you're right.
Yeah, well, I'm always right. The sooner you learn that, the sooner you're going to realize you and Oyama are talented.
Yeah.
Prime time, he's a good player. You got a lot going on up here. Sometimes too much, okay? Maybe take a little vitamin C next time before you come to the Schmoedown and start kicking things around. Get your head straight.
Okay.
You just need to believe in me, kid. All right?
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna do it. Just take it easy, all right? Let's
Okay.
go get a sandwich.
Yeah.
What kind of roll do you think that sandwich is going to be on? That's right, it's going to be a Kaiser roll. And I'm out.
Later.
Speaking of rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Oh.
back to the movie
Oh, this is the one with their,
Schmoedown.
yeah, I
I am
love the
Emma
one.
Fife, and joining me on the desk today is one Roxy Stryer.
Yeah, girl.
Roxy, what is the name of the faction that you're managing? I mean, you've got your two team guys.
We're just odd.
Just odd.
Yeah, we're
The
just
odd.
odd. The
So
odd
you're
couple,
just
just odd.
You're just the odd folks.
Odd faction,
The
baby.
odd faction. There's an odd number of you, one manager and two competitors, which is disqualifying you from competing in the upcoming Manager Bowl, which we will be seeing as part of the Collision, which
that
is
would be
airing
why.
live on June 22nd. So be sure to head over to theschmoedownlive.com
Jay managing anyone
to get
other
your
than
tickets for that live
Janine
stream.
and
How do you feel
Ethan?
about that, Roxy?
You know, I think everybody knows that I would just wipe the floor with them.
Oh.
So
'Cause I feel like that would
make
disqualify
all these
him,
Well,
too.
or
stuff.
a Jeff Snyder or a Mark Andreyko, because
That's me.
that's
You know, by extension.
an extension of you.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, totally. That definitely checks out. But today we are here for what is really, frankly, a grudge match, Roxy, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna get down and dirty today.
I mean, basically, let's see. Who do we have competing here today? It is Paul Oyama and Chance Ellison, both of whom were absolute sensations in the fan leagues. I mean, you know, they're kind of the darlings of the fan leagues. And then you have Chance Ellison making the transition over into the big leagues here on the actual Schmoedown desk. And it was kind of an experiment. He came in and he really started to make a name for himself. And I think that there's a little bit of animosity where Paul is concerned that Chance was chosen and not him.
Yeah, I definitely see that. And I also think that there's animosity right back the other way because Chance thought that he was coming in. He's the shining star. He's the only one. And then it hits him. Guess what? There might be somebody bigger and better than you. We'll see.
Very true. Well, you and I certainly have a lot to say about both of these competitors, but I'm sure that they had a thing or two to say about each other.
This will be good.
Yeah.
Hands down, Chance.
I think it was one of these. I don't know if it was on all three. It's Uncle Denzel.
Hey, look, there's a
Wow.
Man.
Chris Dillman from
Give it a ruffle.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Dedicated to
I
Art.
believe that's Terry Jones.
That is correct.
Jeremy Adams, not related to us.
For 9 points.
Tequila is my lady.
Cabin in the Woods.
Fellowship of the Ring.
That is for a big 2 points.
I'm not used to seeing Paul Oyama without sunglasses on.
Representing the fan leagues. Prime time, Paul Oyama. The Cobra, Chance Ellison.
Oh wow, I really messed up their names, didn't I?
Prime time, Paul Oyama. Now, he thinks that he's even better than Chance Ellison.
The only reason that he left is because he was scared we were about to play our first match against each other one-on-one.
Is
But
that right? He does have a track record.
Nice.
The only reason you're in the Schmoedown is because of me, so you're welcome, kid.
It's going to be an interesting match if I ever get to face off against Paul in the ring.
We're here today with a lot on the line. Our kid Chance Ellison claiming his destiny. All he has to do is beat Paul Oyama, and the winner moves on to the Collision. Say it with me, kids. Prime time. You know what I like about this kid? It ain't his trivia knowledge so much, it's his disdain for corruption. From the moment I first interviewed you, I knew one thing: I do not like you.
I know I'll win this match. I don't have to worry about what I think and what I want. It's just about what's going to happen.
Everything you are in this league is because of me. I made you. I can break you just as easily.
Does he think that we haven't been paying attention? Does he think that we're not able to find and pick the best talent in these leagues? And who did Mike choose? This guy. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, speaking of that moment when Mike pulled your name out of the hat, he asked if it was erroneous. And June 14th, I'm going to prove that he was right.
This brother's been calling me out since day one since he stepped in the ring. and now he's gonna get what we've been asking for.
You already ran for me once in the fan leagues, and I tracked you down in the Schmoedown. I beat you then, and I can beat you here, too.
That's a blatant lie.
Are you a liar?
I am not a liar. I'm gonna stop him because I want that title.
I know about loyalty. I know what it's like to have a team that doesn't support you, that leaves you. But then I saw this guy. We sat down outside of it. We broke bread and we talked. You know what I saw in his eyes? I saw the fire burning of a champion. I saw it because I saw it in myself. All I know about you is you mumble during the free fall. You say something during the free fall. You're a trash mouth. That's where you're hanging out with that trash, that garbage man out there, Kaiser.
You ever watch a corruption promo? It's kind of like watching a bunch of people standing around a Wicca convention in Piedmont, Arizona.
Kaiser, what a great moment for you. You haven't lost yet as a
Hello,
manager.
Kaiser.
That's great. After today, you'll be back at your day job, hawking used cars, hoping to put me in a Hyundai.
I came in here for one reason, to win a belt. But now I got two reasons, to dismantle corruption. Paul, I want you to go out there and I want you to wreck this kid.
Look, Chance, I'm here to wreck shop. I don't care what you're here to do.
I opened a door that you couldn't. You are riding the coattails of my sick leather jacket right here. You are a footnote.
At least try, make it a little fun for the fans that you care about so much.
I am in the headspace to take you down in that ring and punch my ticket to Collision.
Look, Chance, you might have got here first, but you crawled so I can fly. Now get out of my way and watch me spread my wings.
Wow, that was some pretty genuine trash talking there.
It felt very real. Like that wasn't scripted at all. It wasn't fake. I think these two want to kill each other.
Well, there you have it. Some strong words on both sides there, as to be expected. I mean, you have two people who are incredibly confident in their abilities, with good reason.
Yeah, I think at that point it is confidence. It's not just cockiness because they have proven that they have the knowledge there. But I don't know. It could really be anybody's game here.
Yeah,
it's a tough call.
There's a little bit of cockiness as well, but as you say, not undeserved. So let's talk a little bit more about Chance Ellison and Paul Oyama. So you have got Paul Oyama. His strengths include classics, 90s movies, and directors. And then on the other side, you've got Chance Ellison. His strengths include comic book movies, Pixar, and never taking his sunglasses off.
What a good
right, this is a battle of the
behind those
sunglasses.
glasses.
A
lot of shade is going to get thrown.
What's behind the glasses or underneath the leather jacket, because both of those are a constant here amongst pretty much all members of corruption, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, and it's a little overdone at this point, let's be honest.
Yeah, I think we should ban sunglasses from the Schmoedown desk, actually.
Where is the sun?
That's not in the studio. It's very far. In fact, normally when we leave the studio after taping, I am surprised if there is sunlight because I never know what time of day it is because there are no windows in here.
Now you're speaking
Were you going
facts.
to say something about my sunglasses?
Well,
Bring
speaking
it.
of the facts, I think we've laid them
You
all
can't
out
handle
on
the fact I'm
table,
in
so,
sunglasses. They
what
look
do you
like they
say,
cost
Roxy?
25
Should we
cents.
get this thing started here?
I think we got them for free.
I think so.
That's
All
South
right,
by.
then it is time for
Yep.
the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Introducing
Okay,
first,
these lights are not that bright. Come on.
representing corruption, led to the ring by his managers Grace Hancock and Ken Knapsack, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat,
We want fish
and
sauce.
1 knockout.
What
It
do you
is
keep talking into?
the Cobra, Chance Ellison! And not surprisingly, there are the sunglasses. Oh,
Wow,
thank you,
there they
Grace.
are.
That's very kind of you.
Oh.
Mike Kalinowski.
There's just something about her that
She's got a way of getting under people's
still
skin.
scams her way through. What does she have a problem with now? The water
I
bottle?
don't
She has
know.
a problem with the water on
I mean, the
table?
water bottle is very, it's very turquoise. All right. And his opponent, representing the dungeon, led to the ring by his manager, Kaiser, with a record of 2 wins, no defeats.
Oh, yeah, zipper.
He is primetime Paul Oyama. Kaiser slowly but surely adding numbers to his faction here.
Yeah.
Oyama also made the choice to wear the sunglasses, so I guess
It's a
they
sunglass
didn't get
kind
the
of
memo.
day.
It's a sunglasses kind of day.
By the way, with that chance knockout,
I
little
know.
burn there for you.
You know,
Little
it
burn.
stings a little, Roxy. It stings a little.
Not gonna lie.
Every now and then, I kind of wish I knew what they were
Yeah,
saying
it
to
does.
each other.
It does. But
When we can't
that's
hear
not
them.
it today. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting
Need
matchup
like a
we've
mic
got here.
or something
It's the
just
first
hanging
time
there,
that
picking all
Oyama
that
has appeared with
talk
Kaiser, who
up.
recently acquired him
This is
along with
really
Eric Zipper.
annoying.
So there's kind of a lot riding on the line here because
Wow, it
whoever
got really bright in
wins
here.
this match is going to go into a
You were
number
wearing
one
sunglasses.
contender match against the winner of Liz Shannon Miller and JTE. So there's definitely a lot on the line here today. And then if Paul Oyama
Right.
should
That
emerge
explains it.
victorious, then I guess that's going to put Eric Zipper into that manager bowl that once again, Roxy, you don't get to compete in or get a chance at running the league for a month. So
What are you trying to do here?
I'm just trying to say that I would think you would want to compete in the manager bowl.
Yeah, I definitely would, but you know, we're a little busy doing something else right now.
Got it.
It's a little busy.
It's okay. You know, I wish you nothing but the best. All right, competitors. So let's go over the rules of the game here. So all of that said, Paul Oyama, are you ready?
You know, let's take this back to the fan leagues.
What's happening?
Oh boy.
I brought my own weapon here.
Oh,
Set your clocks.
Wow.
Let's do this.
Bringing his own dry erase markers.
Is it a purple pen?
Yeah, that is a power play right there. Chance Ellison, are you ready?
You want to go back to the family? That's fine. I got this covered. I'm ready. Let's get it.
You need more losses there? Or? Let's go.
All right, then
do.
let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Whoa!
Bunch of little snarky boys, aren't we?
Already,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is
You
not
can
even started.
Snarking around,
Attention
just
with a knife. Roxy Schreier, would you
snarky
please do
sharky.
the honor of asking the first
Snarky
question?
snake.
Yes, absolutely. First question in the category of action/adventure. Action-adventure. Here we go. What singer plays Auntie Entity in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
You know, Waterworld is actually basically just the exact same film as the second Mad Max film, Mad Max.
Ooh, I know this
Now
one. I'm
that you
blanking
think
on
about
the
it,
name.
yeah,
Yeah,
mhm,
that's
I
really
can see it.
they've got the kid, they've got the girl. All right, we're gonna need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paul Oyama.
Tina Turner?
That is correct for 1 point. And Chance Ellison.
Tina Turner.
Also correct.
That would be
Perfect
Tina
game
Turner.
so
I didn't even write a
Perfect
singer.
game so far. All right. Next question in the category of dramas.
Tina Turner's correct though.
In what 2012 baseball film does Clint Eastwood play a baseball scout alongside Amy
yes.
Adams and Justin Timberlake?
Ever play baseball?
I played softball.
Chelsea
You know,
played
actually, there was one
baseball.
season where we played baseball. It was great because we were allowed to
Yeah,
steal
I got a point.
bases, which for some reason wasn't allowed on the softball field.
You would like that.
5, 4, 3,
I don't remember this.
2, 1. Chance.
Trouble with the curve.
That is correct for 1 point. And Paul.
Trouble with the curve.
All right, perfect
Trouble
game.
with the curve.
Question number 3 in the category of 90s movies.
So before you were born.
Yeah, pretty much. What
Wow.
actor plays Furious Styles, father of Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character in Boys in the Hood? A lot of cheers.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys
That is
in-
actually how it's spelled.
Boys in
Boys
Boys
the
in
Hood.
the
Boys
Hood.
in the Hood.
I'm actually
I
gonna write
sounded
what
really
his name
cool
was
saying
credited
that.
as in that
Looking
movie.
for your answers in 5, 4, 3, 2,
No, I
1.
don't got it.
Paul.
I didn't have it.
Oh. And Chance Ellison.
Lawrence Fishburne.
That is
That's
correct.
credited
for 1
as Larry
point. So
Fishburne
Ellison
in
still
the
a
movie.
perfect
Ooh, super
game. Clear
early.
miss there by Paul Oyama, but there are still
Yep.
several questions left. In
Larold
this round,
Fishburne.
to be precise. Or maybe
Larold.
a bonus if somebody gets a perfect round. Category or question number 4 in the category of animated: Tony Goldwyn, Minnie Driver, Glenn Close,
Yep.
Lance Henriksen, and Rosie O'Donnell all lend their voices to what 90s animated film?
What's bad is I got it off of Tony
I was gonna say,
Goldwyn.
listen, I appreciate a good 90s question because that was, my heyday
90s
of
animated film.
stretchy chokers and snap
Rosie
bracelets.
O'Donnell.
So nothing different.
Nothing. No, I really have not changed at all
Same-
since the 90s.
same
We're
apparel.
gonna need answers in
Yep.
5, 4,
Super blank.
3, 2, 1. Chance.
Tarzan.
Tarzan is correct for 1 point, and Paul
Tarzan.
also correct.
Tarzan.
Tight game.
Rosie O'Donnell was
so
the gorilla, right? Yep.
far.
Question number 5 in the category of
Makes
fantasy/sci-fi.
Stop.
Fantasy sci-fi. What is the name of the android in Aliens?
Yes.
Really pronounce
Oh,
it.
It's, it's very important because
know
it's not
this.
just Alien.
No.
Different director.
Gotta really.
Same universe. You gotta really lean into that sound. Gonna need
Yeah.
answers in 5, 4,
Because
3,
Alien would be a
2,
completely different answer.
1. Paul?
Bishop.
That
Yep.
is correct. And Chance?
Back-to-back Hendricks and Bishop.
That is also
Yeah.
correct.
Bishop.
So, man,
Yeah,
Chance
but it was
has
David with
not
the new one in
missed
Prometheus.
yet.
Perfect game
Yeah,
so far for Chance.
It absolutely is. All right. Next question in the category of comedies. Not going to do it.
The laugh track we just
There
had.
it is. Good job, studio audience. Natalie Portman starred opposite Ashton Kutcher in what 2011 romantic comedy?
Oh, I
Yeah,
can
they both
see
started
the
writing
cover of
before I
it.
got as far as romantic comedy.
What
They were
was that
Natalie Portman,
called?
Ashton Kutcher, and it was just off to the races.
I can't even write my own name that fast.
We're going to need answers in 5, 4,
I feel like it's a
3,
punny title
2,
also.
1, starting with
Yeah.
Chance.
No strings attached.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And Paul
No strings attached.
also had it.
Thought of
Still
it just as
perfect
they were
round.
saying
Still
that.
a
Pretty
perfect
intense.
round 1 for Mr. Chance Ellison.
Because
All right.
its counterpart was like
Question
Friends with
7.
Benefits or something
As
like
Yeah.
that.
Mark Ellis would like to say, your penultimate question here in round number 1.
Very smooth.
Second to last.
Going with horror thriller.
Yes.
Which actress stars as a young mother who may be carrying the devil's child in Rosemary's Baby?
Oh,
Like,
what's
that
her
is
name?
subject to interpretation. Like, it might be the devil's kid, or it might just be a really awful person.
They may be carrying.
I can see her
Maybe.
face.
I'd feel really good if a doctor told me that. You may be carrying.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I feel
Paul?
stupid.
Mia Farrow.
That is
Yes.
correct for 1 point. And
Mia Farrow.
Mia Farrow is also
Yeah.
correct.
This is
Chance
not my
Ellison
night.
yet to miss.
What
But
did you do?
Paul Oyama right
This is
on
not
his
my
heels
night.
there. So
Oh.
it really could behoove Chance to get this last question, which would thus entitle him
Not
to
the name
a
of an
bonus
actress.
question.
That could be
Put him
really
a couple
big.
It's the name of
points
this
ahead
current
Paul.
situation for
How
me.
did I not get Mia Farrow
All
on
right.
Rosemary's Baby? Jeez.
Question number 8. This is a Patreon question. This question comes to you from Jeremy Hastings. Jeremy Hastings.
JTH.
JTH. Thank you, Jeremy,
Thank
so
you, Jeremy.
much for supporting the show. In the category of new releases, what actress voices Queen Whatever a Wannabe in the Lego Movie 2,
Yes.
the second part?
Yeah.
Never would have guessed the spelling of that name.
Almost
yeah,
blanked, but I have it.
It's
Yeah.
clever, Roxy. Don't you get it? It's whatever I want.
Can't remember Mia Farrow.
Great song.
But yeah, that is a good
Remember
song.
this one,
Looking
though.
for answers in 5, 4, 3,
Bonus question.
2, 1. Chance?
Tiffany Haddish. Stuck on that, Oyama.
That is correct. It is Tiffany Haddish, and we can, keep the language clean for the kids.
Tiffany Haddish.
Also correct.
Also
Tiffany
something
Haddish.
what?
For
Tiffany
1 point.
Haddish.
Yeah. On a lollipop?
Whatever I want
On
to
a
be.
straw of a juice box? I don't know. All right. So, because Chance Ellison, you did have a perfect round 1, you will be receiving a bonus question. This question is asked to you and you alone, so there is no need to write it down.
I did not have a
Roxy?
perfect round.
Here we go.
Neither did
Here's
I.
a bonus question. Which Oscar-winning actor plays a young man named Marius, a student revolutionary,
Eddie Redmayne.
in
Yes.
2012's Les Miserables?
Got that one.
That is correct.
Not even a beat.
No.
9 points.
Well,
in
it's hard
this
to
round.
forget that really close-up jaw attention on Eddie Redmayne. That could have, all of Les Mis actually could have used some shots that were a little further away than up actors' noses, but what do I know?
mind. I like seeing what's going on up there. Into the brain.
All right. Moving on to round
she
number
come?
2. Round number 2. Chance Ellison, you are in the lead. So would you like to go first or defer to your opponent?
I'll go first.
All right.
Okay.
Chance Ellison walking up to the wheel. Big spin here. Let's
Hold
see.
his jacket like a boss. Ugh.
And this week we do have a Patreon-sponsored slice on the wheel. We will find out who that patron is. Should that slice, I can talk. Should that slice be spun and the
Feel you, Emma.
competitor choose to keep it?
Words.
Whoa.
All right, 70s
70s.
movies. 70s. Yeah,
Gonna
okay, that sounds
spin
like
again.
a great
Gonna spin
choice.
again. Was not even in the womb.
Wasn't even, you know what, his mom was not
the
even
womb.
maybe carrying him at that point,
Nope,
so.
way before.
All right, let's see where we land.
Whatever it is he's got to take it.
Julia Roberts.
Oh,
Thriller.
looks like thriller. Thriller
Okay.
is the category here. All right. Chance, Roxy will be administering your questions in the realm of thrillers.
Okay. In thrillers, question number 1. Kurt Russell stars as a motorist whose wife is kidnapped in which 90s thriller?
Oh, what's that called?
I don't know.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Breakdown,
It's not Nick of
B, Nick of Time, C, The Vanishing, D,
I think it's
California.
Breakdown. I'm gonna go Breakdown. I know it's not Nick of Time. I know which movie that is. It's not The Vanishing either.
The Vanishing?
No, it's Breakdown.
That is incorrect for the steal.
Nick of Time?
Nope.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Breakdown.
Nick of Time is Johnny Depp Johnny and Christopher Depp. Walken. Yeah.
Oh, title.
There was a
Good
little bit
Jack
of a
Johnson
breakdown
song.
there with
Oh.
them knowing the answers to that question.
True.
It was a good movie.
Thinking that Ellison is not too thrilled with the category of thrillers.
Going to this next question. Which actor plays the character of Leo Barnes
Oh,
in both The Purge,
Crossbones
Anarchy,
from the MCU.
and The Purge election year?
Frank Grillo.
Yes.
That is correct.
For 2 points.
2 points.
Also in Warrior.
Just a lot of purging happening out there.
Great. Next question, third question in this round.
Great movie.
In the 2010 film Buried,
Ugh.
how much is the initial ransom that the terrorists demand before they'll free Paul?
Who cares?
With my accent. Buried.
So I think about that.
Buried.
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 Buried. Not buried. Not buried. Buried.
Well, it's
Like
just
$1
not to be
million?
confused with, like delicious things like blackberries and raspberries.
We get a countdown?
Buried. Yeah, we're
Multiple
gonna
choice.
Okay.
In 5.
Multiple
You
choice.
went multiple
Oh.
choice.
Well, then, here we go. Is it A, $1 million?
Yeah, I
B,
know. I feel
$2
like
million,
Dr. Evils.
C, $5 million, D, $7 million.
Go crazy and go 5.
Lots of millions. These are people with money.
All the millions.
All of them.
How much would I want to unbury a guy?
Gonna need an answer in 5.
Repeat the options.
4.
Is it A, $1 million, B, $2 million, C, $5 million, D, $7 million?
5.
That is correct for 1 point.
He pulled it out.
Way to stay in there. All right. Yeah.
For this next question, your last question in this round, who plays David Dunn's wife, Audrey,
Oh.
in the 2000 superhero thriller Unbreakable?
Robin Wright.
That is correct for 2
Yes.
points.
Yep.
All right, so Ellison maybe wasn't the happiest with
Jen
the
A.
category that he spun. It certainly isn't one of his strengths, but I mean, he hung in there. And
He definitely hung in.
It was
He's
conveniently
doubling
written
Oyama's
out of
score
the
right
script
now,
for
so
glass.
Oyama has got to get a category that he
With
is
like the most
pretty
horrible
strong in
disease
to make up this
possible.
point deficit right now. So here's the spin.
All you can hear is Kaiser shouting over it.
Well, there's a certain breed of manager that likes to talk a lot. Kaiser seems to fall into that category.
Talk.
There. All right, let's see. What is it going to be? Looks like
New releases?
New releases.
Oh.
Sticking with it, Emma.
New releases.
Nice.
All right.
That's a power move right there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
New releases. Here we go. New releases. Question number 1. Question number 1 of 4. This movie takes place in San Jose, California, and is completely told through
Searching.
computer and cell phone screens.
Searching.
That is correct for 2 points.
2 points.
That's a really good movie,
On
too.
the board, baby.
Points. All right. In Mary Poppins Returns, who plays Michael
I
Banks?
see his face.
Michael Banks.
Ben Whishaw.
That is
Yes.
correct for 2 points.
Oh, yeah. The
Going
kid
strong
growing
in
up.
this round so far.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Who directed 2018's Mary Queen of Scots?
Josie Rourke.
That is correct for 2 points.
Jeez. I'm on the table on these new releases right now.
And then finally, in Overlord, the science lab is located beneath what kind of
Like a
building?
military compound?
Church.
That
Oh,
is
church.
correct for 2 points.
Yep.
And
Good round.
Paul Oyama making a big comeback there.
And now he's taking the lead. Wow, this is anybody's game still, though,
Scrapping
guys.
to stay ahead there, so that is going to bring us into round number 3. This is the way that round number 3 works.
It's all, I hope they're ready, because it's all here.
It's all riding on the line here. Again, there is no stealing in round 3. You're not penalized for missing a question. Both competitors still have their challenges and all 3 JTE rolls. This has been a really nice game, actually, all things considered. So,
you seem so surprised.
you know what? Listen, there wasn't
speak
a lot
too
of
early.
trash talk. These guys are stone-faced and they are here to play.
There's
So
enough time
Paul
for it to
Oyama,
go
what
all awry.
numbers would you like?
Yeah.
We'll go 7, 18, and 2.
7, 18, and 2.
Check his watch.
He did check his watch. Though all of those numbers are on his watch face. To be fair, though, 18, you kind of have to get there with the 1 and 8. But Chance, how about you?
6, 17, 8.
6, 17, and 8. All right. 6, 17. Somebody sounds like maybe a Jay Washington not happy with those choices of numbers. He apparently does not like the number 8. All right.
Here's the thing. I didn't initially like Oyama when he first showed up, but now that he's pairing himself with the dungeon,
Chance, your first question.
kind of more of a fan of him
is,
now.
First, your 2-pointer, and Roxy.
I think he's making a good
will be
decision.
Asking your 2-point question. Category number 6.
Category number 6. The category corresponds with Judd Apatow. The question is,
There we go.
Adam Sandler stars as a comedian
Funny
who
people,
is
yeah.
dying of cancer in what film?
See how long he does this weight thing.
Not very long. Funny people.
That is correct for 2 points.
The trash talk is starting now.
Here it is. Here it is. Paul Oyama getting tired of the
did
pretending
not like
like
that
you don't
movie.
know the answer to a question bit.
Aren't we all?
I had some down moments to it, but
A lot of down moments.
All
to it.
right. So
Slow,
Paul, I will
boring
be asking
moments.
you your 2-point question. You chose category number 7, which corresponds to crime films. You're okay. A lot more enthusiasm for
criminal
crime
manager over there.
than the number 8. Right. So, crime. Jake Gyllenhaal stars as a man obsessed with catching a
Sounds
killer
Zodiac?
terrorizing San Francisco in
Yeah.
what 2007 David Fincher film?
That was Zodiac.
50 yards. Or do I've walked it? It's Zodiac.
That is correct for 2 points. So we bounce back to you, Chance.
Yes.
You chose category number 17.
Number 17 corresponds with Matthew McConaughey.
All right,
All
all
right,
right.
all right, all right.
Good one,
It is.
Good.
He's probably been studying, so.
For 3
Have
points,
to do
Matthew
that, apparently.
McConaughey and Kate Hudson co-starred in what
How to Lose a
two
Guy in 10
romantic
Days.
comedies?
Hey, still Srini, looking at me? How to Lose a Guy in 10 days.
And what
I
else?
need 2 answers.
Two
Two answers.
romantic
Two
comedies.
romantic comedies.
Failure
Read the question.
launch.
Was that Sarah Jessica
Matthew
Parker?
McConaughey and Kate Hudson co-starred in
That
what
was Sarah Jessica
two
Parker.
romantic comedies?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 days. Fool's Gold.
Correct.
That
for
is
3
correct.
Oh,
points.
okay, yeah. I was thinking
He did
Fool's
get
Gold,
there
though.
when he
Sure.
He did. He got
Strange
there.
way.
It took a little encouraging.
Little
but,
cockiness.
challenge
okay.
competitors, we would encourage you to listen to the whole question
fair
in
enough.
the future.
Before
what I've been
shouting
doing.
out other friends.
Yes.
Barely.
All right.
Sure how that works.
Paul now bounces back to you. We have got, you chose number 18, which corresponds to the category of 70s films. In One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, McMurphy tries to get his fellow patients to vote for the chance to watch what special sporting event on television?
It's like baseball, like the World Series.
Sporting event. There's only a limited number. Looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right. In One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, McMurphy tries to get his fellow patients to vote for the chance to watch what special sporting event on television?
The Super Bowl?
That is incorrect. We're
70s.
looking for the World Series. World Series. All right, so
When all else fails,
here is
it's
where
in the
we
past,
stand.
go with
Paul Oyama
baseball.
now has to
Mhm.
answer his 5-point question
Football
for a
is
chance
still
to
kind of
stay
more
in the
recent
game.
in
Should
terms
he
of
miss, then Chance
stuff like
Ellison will
that.
walk away victorious. However, should he answer correctly, it will then bounce back to Chance, who will have the chance to answer his 5-point question and win the game. All right, so Paul, you chose category number 2. Corresponds to romance. Romance. Okay.
Ooh.
Who wrote and directed the 1954 romantic classic Sabrina?
Billy Wilder.
That is correct.
Wow.
For 5 points.
And everything he can.
Oyama stays in the game, so here we are again.
All comes down to
Roxy, it all comes down to
kid's
this.
got some
Chance
stuff.
Ellison is now going to answer his 5-point question. Should he answer it, then he will win, and he will go on to take on either JTE or Liz Shannon Miller in a #1 contender match at the Collision. However, should he miss, then
about to get
Paul
interesting.
Oyama will get that #1 contender match.
As big as it gets. Here we go.
Here we go.
You chose number 8, which corresponds with the category of spy movies.
Okay.
Your 5-point question. What 1984 film stars Henry Thomas as a young boy on the run with his imaginary friend after he intercepts spy secrets hidden inside a video game?
Last Starfighter.
Question is Chance stalling, or
Is he
does
doing
he
the
actually
thing?
not
Wait,
know the answer?
is it?
It's always
You never
Paul
really
Oyama
know.
seems like he is looking at his watch again. You're not going to find the answer there. 5, 4,
Repeat the question.
3.
What 1984 film stars Henry Thomas as a young boy on the run with his imaginary friend after he intercepts spy secrets hidden inside a video game?
Really cherishing this one.
I don't think that's the Last Starfighter.
Still
Panic,
unclear.
I don't
Still
know.
unclear. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out in 5,
Repeat the question.
4. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is your. Nope. I guess he still technically can get one more.
What 1984 film stars Henry Thomas as a
Last
young
one.
boy on the run with his imaginary friend after he intercepts spy secrets hidden inside
know it.
a video game?
I think he just likes to hear you say video game, Roxy, because the way you say it differently every time. 5,
Oh, I'm learning to
4,
enunciate the each.
3,
Nothing.
2. And your winner!
Wow.
Right time.
There he goes.
Wow, I really thought he was doing the thing. Cloak and dagger. Cloak and dagger, baby.
Ah.
Series that takes place in the realm of Marvel comics. Man.
Wow.
What a match. I mean,
Huh.
you never know.
No,
which
that
is,
doesn't
I
have
think that's
anything to
some
do
of
with
the
the Cloak
wearing
and
the
Dagger
sunglasses.
comics.
You can't see the fear
I think
in
she's
their
saying it
eyes,
has the
but
same
I bet
name
if you could have
as,
seen behind
yeah.
those sunglasses, there was some fear in Chance Ellison's eyes there.
It might have burned us alive if we saw behind there.
It's true. Maybe it was actually keeping us safe.
Yeah, you don't know with his face. Does he know and he's just doing that thing? Or does he really not know? And this time, I thought he had it. I'm not going to lie to you.
I was surprised as well. But man, what a match. I mean, they were just neck and neck the whole time. I mean, great score overall, 22-19. You know, these
It's
are
still a
clearly
close
two
game.
very strong.
Could have been anybody.
That's
That's what we were saying.
And what a win, though, for Paul Oyama. I mean, this was a grudge match, to be sure, but maybe just a little more grudge on his side because he was kind of playing second fiddle to Chance, and, well, he's not playing second fiddle anymore. And I am sure that the competitors have a lot to say about what happened
Corruption's
here
taking the
today.
first hit
We're
from
gonna
the
throw it over
dungeon.
to Jen Sturger, who has an interview with both the winner and the loser.
Thank you so much, ladies. I'm here with Chance Ellison and Corruption. Chance, we were all wondering if you knew that, and I guess the answer was no.
No, well, you can see, because I lost the match. I did not know the answer. I knew Cloak and Dagger was a film. Could not tell you anything about Cloak and Dagger until this very moment.
Do you think that you maybe have some blind spots, you know, like because you are one of the younger players in the league? Do you feel like that's a disadvantage for you?
I mean, it can be, if you let it be. I take whatever disadvantage you say I have, turn into my biggest advantage. My youth, my youngness, shows up here. I can retain more than, you think Bro can retain more than me with his 175-year-old brain?
Probably not. Oh, obviously this is a tough loss for Corruption. You guys really wanted that #1 contender match. Ken, you have any thoughts on this?
Jennifer, we're not going to lie. I looked across at Mike. We made eye contact. It was a sweet moment, except for we know that this is tough for Corruption. Grace and I want more. We want more out of Chance, but we're not going to hold Chance to their fire. Loss is a loss. It's not the end of the world. Paul Oyama, I'm not happy for him, but Kaiser, I'm happy for him. He takes a lot to get here. He has to request work off, umpiring Class A ball games drunk, and I'm happy for him. He's been a real nice presence here in the league. A little loud, but Chance, don't let your head fall too far to the ground. Look up. The future's still bright for you. You'll still need those sunglasses.
Mike, and obviously you've got a lot going on right now with intergeekdom stuff and singles matches. What's going through your head?
You know, a loss is a loss, and it hurts sometimes when you do it, but you learn what you can from it. You come back stronger than ever before. That's what happens. You know, great competitors, they take the loss in stride, and they learn their mistakes. You learn your weaknesses, you practice, you come back stronger than ever before. I proved that, and he's going to prove it.
Well said. And if you can learn from anyone in this league as far as how to bounce back, it's this guy right here. So,
thank you, Jennifer.
No problem. Grace, any words?
Jen, he'll watch.
I just want to let Kaiser know if he's worried about me registering with the police, A, that's not a thing, and B, feel free to give me a ride, honey.
I have no idea what that was about, but I don't want to know. Back to you. All right, I am back with Paul Oyama, Kaiser, Zipper. Nice to see you. I gotta ask you, did you think he knew that and he was just kind of drawing it out?
I definitely thought he was milking it. I mean, I feel like most people should know Cloak and Dagger, at least its existence. But yeah, I definitely thought he knew it. So I thought he was just milking the clock. And I was just waiting for him to answer, and that moment never came. Sorry, Chance.
Do you feel like he looked past you maybe to the number one contender match?
I just think he wasn't as good as me. Well, I don't know if he looked past me. Just, he wasn't ready.
You know, I was saying the same thing to Chance about you are some of the younger players in the league. So do you feel like sometimes your youth is kind of leads you to having more blind spots than most players?
Not really.
He answered that question about Sabrina.
Everyone's got blind spots,
Yeah.
but you know, I have to retain knowledge a lot more efficiently than a lot of people.
Here.
So I don't think age necessarily plays a factor. I mean, I'm trying to be the first, not the first, the youngest champion in this league's history, and I'm going to have that by at least 10, 15 years. So hopefully my age is on my side, and I think it will be.
Kaiser, I mean, you've been having a great run lately. I mean, aren't you undefeated?
I'm undefeated. I got 3 of the 4 matches at Collision are being represented by people from the dungeon, so that's a good thing. And, well, hell, I'm going to be a little busy getting Paul ready, so why don't we have Mr. Zipper represent me in the Manager Bowl? Sound good?
Wait, what? You probably have to run that by some people.
By who?
I don't know. People.
Yeah, I don't talk to any of those people. I'll send a smoke signal, whatever I got to do. They'll get the message. They're listening to me right now. You know, it's just, it comes down to this. First of all, I'm happy we won. I'm a little uncomfortable because I don't like being in the same building with Grace. When I go out to my car tonight, I'm a little nervous to turn the key. That woman's dangerous.
She's like 5'1".
Yeah, she's scary.
All right. Well, good luck at Collision.
We don't need luck. In the dungeon, we breed champions. We know how to win. We know how to smash, and it's on.
All right. Well, back to you ladies at the desk.
Well, not surprisingly, Paul Oyama just as confident, shall we say, as ever. I mean, he's out there. He's ready to take on either JTE or Liz Shannon Miller, whoever comes his way during Collision. He says he is on the quest to becoming the youngest champion ever, and thus far, Kaiser, his manager of the dungeon, is undefeated.
Yeah.
This entire season, Roxy, he's definitely looking to give you a run for your money there for Manager of the Year.
Not even close. Not even close. Try having a champ first. I'm not saying that we won't get there and that we can't make our way, because he very well might be the youngest ever.
That's true.
But right now, no, come on. Come on.
All right, well, you know, to bring it back to this match, which is what we're actually talking about
wait
here.
and see what happens
Chance
next.
Ellison, of course, a little shook up there. I'm surprised he didn't guess on the last
Anything. Just said don't have it.
Yeah.
Well, that was very clear.
Yeah, he kind of threw in the towel there. I think that he's definitely a little bit shooken up. It's a big loss for him to his rival. I mean, he was really on a winning streak, and I think that he got really confident going into this match. Again, he had a perfect round 1, which is not something to scoff at.
Plus his bonus he hit too.
Yeah.
He had that lead. He had that edge going in, and he wasn't able to keep it. It all came down to that 5-pointer, as it does sometimes. And if you just don't know, then you don't know.
You don't know. But you know what I do know is that this was a wonderful match that we had here today. Again, it certainly lived up to the hype of these two rivals going neck and neck. I am certain that we will see Chance back in the ring sooner rather than later, and I'm interested to see if Paul is able to complete his quest for the honor of being the youngest Schmoedown champion of all time.
I'm interested to see that too, and I will also say another accomplishment today. 2 women on the desk, baby. First time that's ever happened. So let's get a yap. And what an unbelievable match for us to be calling. This is one of the best matches I've seen in a really long time.
I totally agree with you, Roxy. It's this is the kind of tight competition and drama and rivalry that really just brings the fire to the Schmoedown, so that we can bring it to all of you watching at home. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. Don't forget that on June 22nd, coming to you live from our studio right here in Burbank, California, we will have the Collision. We have got 4 big matches going on that day. Be sure to head over to theshmoedownlive.com to purchase your tickets to view that, or join the Patreon over at patreon.com/Schmoedown at the $10 tier or higher, and that will be included with your subscription. And also July 20th, during San Diego Comic-Con, Rachel Cushing is putting her Inner Geekdom title on the line against either Kevin Spence or Mike Kalinowski, the winner of which will be determined once again at Collision. So you can also head to theshmoedownlive.com to buy tickets for that, to come see us live and in person. It's the best way to experience the Schmoedown.
Can I come?
Yeah, you can come, Roxy.
Thanks.
Yeah. So for Roxy Strider, myself, Mark Ellis, and Christian Harloff, I am Emma Fife. Thank you once again to all of you for watching the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We'll see you next time.
What's up? Dan said you got something to say to me?
That's correct. I do. Well, now, as you know, there's a manager ball coming up at Collision.
Yeah.
The managers are picking somebody from their faction to play for them. And it's for control of the league for a month.
I'm aware of that.
Okay. Now, Bateman? No. Riley? No. Merle? He's got other fish to fry. I want you.
You want me to what? You want me to represent you?
No. To represent the horseman. We take this. We're controlling the league. I have Emma, this little Sam Levine, right in the palm of my hand. Palm of our hand, I should say. You're a big time player. You've been in situations like this. And then those guys, they're not there yet. That's why you're the guy. I firmly believe that.
Yeah.
Alright. Like it. Good.
So. By the way, I like what you've done with the place.
I was in Paris.
Pulled it. Yep. So yeah, that kind of went the way we were thinking that Dagnino was going to pick Roca to represent him. Kaiser's choosing Zipper to represent him.
That I did not call.
That's an odd choice, but I have faith in Kaiser at this point.
I guess. I think that might have been different had Oyama lost this one. I think maybe he might have picked Oyama actually for the manager ball then, but then again, coming off a loss, do you want to pick someone who just came off a loss? I don't know.
Well, I mean, he did. He chose Zipper.
That's true. And he did pick someone who just came off a loss, so yeah, I mean, either way, I think if Oyama lost, he probably would have picked Oyama then, but he wants to keep Oyama focused on his goal, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, at this point, like, earlier this year, like I was saying, didn't like Oyama as much when he was coming in. Glad he changed his catchphrase up a little bit. That helps out a big time right there.
Oh, really? Big time would be someone else.
It's true. Anyway, I like the fact that he's part of the dungeon. I like the fact that Kaiser's pulling in other people. I think that helps out the faction a little bit more just because it keeps things more well-rounded. They're jumping into other divisions, not just Inner Geekdom with Smets. They have players who can go in singles. They got a team now. Yeah. Even though he could have just stayed with Smets and that would have been fine.
Yeah.
Because Smets is going to dominate.
Pretty much.
What are your thoughts on this? I've been talking forever. You go ahead and say something.
So Paul Oyama won. If we think back to the beginning of this video, who I thought was going to win, Paul Oyama won.
Yep.
Still really good match though. I mean, coming down to the fan leagues, it really did come down to, I would say, those last two questions. Paul Oyama knew that Sabrina question.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I mean,
that's crazy.
No matter how cocky he was about, oh, who doesn't know Cloak and Dagger? I mean, geez, come on. That was a hard one. I was thinking Last Starfighter, and I know Last Starfighter did not involve a guy and his imaginary friend. So I wouldn't say that was an easy poll.
I was thinking War Games, and I know that didn't involve a guy and his imaginary friend.
It also didn't involve Henry Thomas, but that was
too.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, those were kind of like what you were saying. It came down to the questions. It really did. And I'm impressed by the knowledge of Paul Oyama, but I'm also still impressed by Chance Ellison. Being able to run that entire first round, get the bonus question.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
I mean, that's what it came down to. Last question, if it had been a different question that Chance knew, Chance would have won. So, I mean, that's what you're up against. Like I was saying, these two are pretty evenly matched, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much who knows more than the other. It is really down to who's getting the right questions to help them get to that victory. How's the wheel spin going? The numbers picked. All of that is what matters for these two.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, at the end of it, I said all of that just to cover my bases, just in case Chance lost. Because it was a very real possibility, obviously.
It would have been the same kind of explanation had Chance won and Oyama lost.
Exactly.
It would have been the same exact thing. Came down to the questions. They're both evenly matched.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff happening. I mean, we're heading into the collision here pretty soon, which you should be able to buy your streams for that now, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Pick up the tickets for that. It's going to be really good.
Yeah. Especially now that we know that at least two of the players at the manager table are going to be Roka and Zipper.
Which, that right there is okay.
I'm really interested in seeing who else is going to be sitting at that table.
Yeah.
Because at this point, like I was saying earlier, did Jay pick up anyone other than Janine and Big Tom? I'm like having a serious brain fart right now if he did or not. I can't remember.
Yes. Who's Ethan's... Well, no, Ethan's partner is Janine.
Yeah.
Okay. So, not that I know of.
I mean, I know he busted into the interview with David Moore towards the beginning, but nothing else ever came from that. So.
And what I'm wondering is if there might be a secret power play with some of these. Like, we're going to see people coming in. There might be one person who we don't know who it is until they actually walk in and we're like, oh, wait a minute, you're on Jay Washington's team?
That might be a thing.
That would be kind of cool too. That would get some good reactions.
And what if there's a storyline like Same Difference? What if there's a storyline where Roxy actually has somebody, because she's talked a lot in recent interviews about I'm always keeping my eye out for people. What if she's got someone in her back pocket that she's just keeping super quiet right now?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom, she qualifies. She's in.
Which after the Houston Live event, we know that Roxy's very good at keeping stuff hidden and then popping out of
like
from
herself.
behind the curtain. Like herself.
You got the family out there who's, they have Guy, they have, McQueenie.
They have a whole bunch of people they can pull from, potentially.
Well, at least those two. But I think technically Burnett can pull from himself. So, I mean, we do have managers right now who are only representing two people. If that's the reason why Roxy's not qualified, then technically we've got two other managers, because I think the family is only...
Oh, it is only two?
I think the family is only Guy and McQueenie right now.
I can't count tonight. It's been a long day.
Yeah. So, I mean, how's that going to shake up? How's that going to play out? Who knows? I mean, at the very least, I know Corruption has enough members, and they are capable of putting up two if they need to.
Yeah, which we know they have two managers, so I still believe they might pull that trick of one represents Ken, the other one represents Grace.
That's very possible. You could see Grace throw like a Stacey Howard or a Tim Franco in there, and you see Mike or Chance get thrown in there from Ken's side. So
yeah,
Never know. But yeah, those Collision tickets, those are on sale right now, so you should grab those. Speaking of other tickets, they got the San Diego show. Comic-Con is up right now, and I know they haven't released the Comic-Con schedule yet, which is, I think, what a lot of people are actually waiting on in order to get tickets for that.
Because a lot of it's going to come... Oh, you're talking about the actual Comic-Con.
The actual Comic-Con schedule.
Yeah.
The thing with that is that Christian has stated this before, at least on Collider Live, there's usually nothing ever that happens on a Saturday during Comic-Con. On top of that, a lot of the big names aren't in Hall H this year, so you might as well just go ahead and get your tickets for that now if you're planning on being at Comic-Con or in that area.
Yeah.
And then other things like New York is still selling for August. So there's a bunch of live shows. We highly recommend going to a live show because they are neat.
Anyways, go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube channel. Make sure you like and comment on their video. As always, come over here to our channel, which you're probably already at if you're watching this video. So make sure you like and comment on our video if you liked it. And if you want to say a few words, make sure you comment on it down below. And above our heads, there is a subscribe button, so you can subscribe to our channel. Over here off to the side are a couple other videos that we have made that you can also watch. And as always,
I wear my sunglasses at night. I don't have anything else for the rest of the lyrics.
Yeah, okay. Later.
See ya.
All right, Corey Hart.